I'm just going to come out and say it. Um, there are those of us that have been called in this time to set right the wrongs that have been made over the last few centuries. You can call them the 144,000 or whatever name you want to give us. But we are here and we have been awakened to right the wrongs and the lies and to help others wake up. Trust me, I don't think a single one of us would go through the mind-blowing downloads, being ridiculed, being hated, being called crazy, that we all have been going through together across the world at the same time, and be unable to keep this information to ourselves. Because Spirit is making us, calling us. It's our drive, it's our ambition, it's our passion. The passion of the Christ is in us. And so desperately, sometimes I want to give up. And I just want to go back to a normal life. This is hard. And I just want to go to the freaking beach and drink some beers and act like I did when I was 16. But it's not possible to do that anymore, because we are living in a time where things are pulling apart now. We are energy beings. We are from source at the deepest level. There is no separation, guys. Every being, even Yahweh, Lucifer, the angels, the humans, the parasites, the light beings, they all originate inside source. Source is like the ocean, and we're the waves. A wave can look jagged, violent, calm, perfect, but it's still made of the same water. You can't not be source. That's why Jesus said the lost sheep would always be sought out. Source can't lose itself. So for those of you Christians that are out there preaching, accept Jesus or receive hell forever, eternal hell forever, what hell is when we put out evil, we get back evil. Whether it be in this skin on earth or after you step out of the skin, you will get back what you put out. Because we will all have to, at some point, face the light. And that light is going to burn you. And that's where the fire hell comes from. It's going to burn you. We came from source. We dove into this to experience, and we got lost. That's why Jesus came. Because we got lost. We forgot home. We dove down into this, and we got so confused. We got so lost that we started hurting each other, not realizing that we're one. So, nothing will make you want to put your claws up like fear and lack and separation and the fear of being alone. Guys, man, from religion to the new age, Jesus played a big part. You can't write him off. He came here, perfect source, in flesh, going, guys, wake up, please. You are sleeping, you're dreaming, you're in source, my darlings, you're in source. But wake up. Hell is what we experience when we put out hate, judgment, racism. Yeah. I mean, you can be a Christian. You can confess Jesus with all of your heart, mind, and soul. But if you are harboring hate, even for someone who you feel has wronged you and it's deserved, even if it's for someone who murders, you can't do it because it darkens your soul. That hate, that unforgiveness, It has nothing to do with the other person. Nothing. It has to do with your soul, your frequency. You're an energy frequency being. And when you hate and when you judge and when you're racism, it brings down your frequency. How are you going to align with home, which is perfect love frequency, when you're down here confessing Jesus with your mouth and hating and judging other people, even if they're evil, and you're hating and judging? Is that light? Is that love? That's why Jesus said to love your enemies, to pray for your enemies. Because everyone that's doing those things, they're ignorant. Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. They don't understand. And we can get like that, where we don't understand that we're not separated and there's nothing to lack. And we need to move into this new earth, understanding to protect our frequency. Because you're hating that other person is not going to do a damn thing to that other person. It is going to bring you into a lower frequency. And for you saying, for those that don't accept Jesus are going to burn in eternal hell forever, well, you're wrong. Because Jesus set humanity free. He did. He became the ransom. His perfection covers our shadow. But that doesn't mean that you can know that and walk around acting like an asshole. And when you die, you're going to get to go right into the throne room of God. Because he made the door, he made the bridge, but you have to walk over it. You've got to go within. You've got to die to yourself, your ego. You've got to do the work, or you cannot go into the throne room of God. You can't, because you still have darkness in you that needs to be cleansed. And that light can hurt, can be a little painful. So do the work now. That is what those in Christ consciousness, those of us of the 144,000, we're trying to say. Christ is here. The light is upon us, and it's going to burn away the darkness. So if there is darkness in you, even if you say you're a Christian, if you haven't dealt with it and done the forgiving and done the work, it's not going to give you a free pass. I'm sorry. The work that Jesus did when he died to save us, that was frequency work to take beings that had light and shadow and to cover the shadow so that we could do the work. He did that for humanity. So if you believe in Jesus or not, it doesn't matter, because the work was finished. He said, it is finished. He did it so that we could remember love and we could see with the light that he gave us the way home, back to the Father, out of this simulation, this world controlled by darker entities. And it's a simulation. We learn and we grow in it. And to get out of it and be clean and pure so that we can run into the throne room of God crying, Daddy, that's our original home, guys. That's where we're really, really from. And I remember that. I have memories of being in that unconditional love when I was a little girl. And I was called for this moment, right here, right now, to share this with you. And I hope it resonates with some of you. And if it doesn't, it's okay, because I want you to know something. Jesus said that he will go after the one lost sheep. And whether you are alive or after this life, it's always your choice to choose love. And as soon as you do, you will be right in safety. You are never lost. Source will always go after itself. Jesus was source in flesh. Jesus' source will always go after you because you are it. You can never be lost. But I'll tell you something. If you think you can go around being an asshole to people, it's only going to come right back and bite you, because those are the universal laws that are set for this simulation. You can't take another's free will, and you can't put something out there without you getting it back. That's what Jesus meant when he said you're going to reap what you sow. So if you go out there being a jerk to people, it's going to come back and bite you. It might not do it this, but you're going to face it when you die and leave your body. You're going to have to deal with that darkness, because you can't raise into the throne room of God while you're this beautiful gold from source, but you're covered in filth. That doesn't go into the throne room. It's not going. So hope this helps you guys. Damn, I love you. And I love humanity. And I want people to know, because a sorting is happening. The harvesting is happening. Choose love, because that's home. That's safety. I say, yes, follow Jesus, but do the work. Go within, heal the trauma, heal the unforgiveness, heal it, because that is low frequency stuff, and it can't go into the new earth, the 5D that we're going into. Love you guys.